This is the story of an alligator, this alligator, in our backyard. You see, we live in a nice subdivision in Tampa, like many others, and we've got great sunsets and beautiful weather, and that's the view out our back door. There's a little pond with the neighbors across. But we had a problem with alligators being just a little too aggressive in our backyard.
Jump higher, the louder you guys get. So don't let that noise die down. That was a beautiful jump over on Peter's side. Let's see, we got a bunch of little guys hanging out around Bubba's side, but we have a big
Well, that wasn't our backyard, it was Gatorland. But this is our backyard, and the alligator you're looking at lived in our backyard. And it was aggressive. You see, that alligator is a she, and she laid eggs in a big nest in the bushes in our yard, and she guarded that nest day and night ferociously. Last year, the same alligator had a nest in our yard and had a lot of babies. I lost count at around 15. They're kind of hard to count. And here, if you look closely, you can see 7 of them right there. There's actually more in the picture. And I want you to notice how Mama guards those babies, just like she guards the eggs. After too many close calls with our neighbors, my wife, or children, we decided to call the state. It's not like I have anything against alligators. I did attend the University of Florida, and a picture of an alligator I took made it on the cover of a magazine. I mean, we pose with alligators. We go to games that celebrate alligators, and my family loves going to Gatorland. We like Gatorland so much, we have annual passes. I mean, we just can't get enough of alligators. We love them. I've even taken my children alligator hunting before. That's a different story, but alligators are fun. We love them. And I actually liked having the alligator in my backyard, but it was just too aggressive. So the state sent a great trapper out named Greg, who came on a Saturday morning and took the alligator away. Here's what happened. The alligator got away on this attempt, and it went to the other side of the pond. And then Greg played a recording of baby alligators in distress. And this alligator swam faster than I've ever seen an alligator swim to come back to where we were. This time, Greg was successful in capturing the alligator. And you should know that Greg was a true professional, and he was always careful with the alligator, and the alligator was never in pain at any point. Now, it certainly didn't like being caught, but it never was in pain or never was hurting. But eventually, we brought it up on shore, and everything was great. Greg taped the mouth with no problem, and he has done this a bunch of times, and everything went smoothly. After taping the mouth shut of the alligator, Greg put it in my wheelbarrow and gently carried it to the front yard, where he had a special place in his truck for the alligator, and everything went fine, and the alligator now has a new home in rural Hillsborough County. After, Greg came back and we looked for eggs in the nest. We found a total of 20 eggs, and Greg took it to an alligator farm where 16 of the eggs are viable. The chances of those eggs surviving on the farm are far greater than if they had stayed in our pond. Most of the alligators born last year are no longer with us. Matter of fact, I haven't seen any of them, and within months of them being born. But at the alligator farm, 16 of the 20 are going to make it, so it's all good. I want to thank Greg and the state of Florida SNAP program for coming and taking care of this alligator and making our yard and our neighbors safe again.